Welcome back, everyone, to Atratzu Reviews, his nostalgic past. I haven't figured out a title for this entire presentation, and you think that at this point, we're at episode 5. I didn't think that I would have a 5-part series unless I had some crazy long review, but hey, we're trying new stuff here at Atratzu Reviews. Again, I'm not actually doing a let's play of Minecraft because I'm not saying let's play it. I am actually, it's more like a let's show. I am demonstrating to you all the different things that I built. This is actually a bit more of a project for myself because I wanted to just have a place where I can look at my creations and be like, look at that. I remember that, and then build it up. Who knows, maybe sometime I'll lose all my memories and looking at these videos will be important to me. Or, you know, maybe I'm just annoying everyone that has seen an overly saturated Minecraft market over on the YouTube channels and stuff like that. This isn't going to get any views to the channel. I just wanted to do it to be able to show everybody to be like, look at this. I built this. What do you think of this? This is pretty cool, right? I think this is cool. If you don't, I'm sorry. It's just going to be something that I'm going to be trying to do with this month. And after this series is over, if it's successful, of course, continuing on. If it's not successful, sorry, won't do it again. I will keep to what I am specializing in, which is reviewing video games. Anyway, let's continue on. So, where we last left off, we had that whole area. The end was broken. I left my little sassy note in there saying that the end was broken and how much I didn't appreciate it. We're now moving on to an area where Josh, Ben, and myself constructed stuff. So, I just kind of like continued going off in a direction. And I was like, alright, let's do this. Alright, right button to turn right. Alright. I did make a lonely little cottage out here. All on my own, all by my lonesome. It's like a minimalistic house. It was just more landmarks. You just have to build stuff. I have to build stuff to be able to know where I am and what's going on. So, first off, we have the sand castles, as I have called it. I don't know if I've got a better name for it that I left, but I always thought of it as like where the sand castles were. So this is the landing area. As you can see, I was trying to get some kind of consistency going there for the landing area. We have 3 different structures in the desert here that was constructed. The one that we're above right now, is mine, which by this point you should probably be pretty familiar with my style. This is this is Ben's. And then this over here is Sam's. Sam played at one point with us, and she's a vet. So she set up a bunch of kennels for her dogs. I told her that whatever she built on my area would be, I'm gonna snoop through her stuff. Oh, these are broken too. I told her whatever she builds in my world is gonna stay there as a monument pretty much forever unless I lost it. So yeah, this was hers. She built kennels. She built a watering whole area. I think that's what this is. To give her dogs baths, I presume. She wanted to get other animals, but she only got wolves at the time. So then she built her own area to farm as well. I can't remember if we built these all legitimately. I've got a feeling that we did. I think we built all these legitimately. All right, and then these are the stories of how these areas were built. And so I set up signs to describe it. So this was the first thing that I built, was just this as a tower. And then that's what he first built. He first built a wooden tower. And so I named it A Tale of Two Towers. So like A Tale of Two Cities and the Two Towers. I know a joke's not funny when you explain it, but that's the story behind it. So this is Ben's. So he started off with just this, and then he just built in all these different directions. What it reminds me of is, you know that painting with all the different staircases that are going all these different directions? That's what this reminds me of. And from the inside, it's very elaborate and interesting looking. However, once you get outside of it, it's just like, well, that's... Even he agreed that it wasn't so great looking from the outside. Alright, and then I had the tales of a tower and a castle. So that's when I built, what is it? I can't remember what I built next. I think next I built Yeah, next I built all these towers around it and the wall. So he just still had a tower at the time. But then I built all these other towers. Now, the hard thing about this is that I made them exactly the same. It's pretty elaborate because all the things in here are wooden. But the supports around here are tree trunks. And then you have, of course, down here the sandstone brick. And I had to go to each one and keep going back to the old ones to try to figure out where it was, like what I had done to do that. So I'd have to keep going back and memorize, all right, I have this 5 high of regular sand, and then on the inside of that I have it this thick and this thick. And I did that 3 times. So the first time it was just like purely out of my brain box. After that it was really elaborate and having to repeat it again and again and again. So it's, again, another one of the monuments that I'm just like, that was something that I was actually really kind of proud of. All right, and this is when Sam joined us. So a tale of a block, kennel, and fortress. As you can see, I'm biased because I was writing those, because I don't think that Ben would describe his as a block. He had some work, like he was working on cutting out holes in areas and making it look a little bit more impressive. But yeah, I just described it as the block. That's about all there was to this one. All I can really say is that I got lost here a couple times. Oh, we didn't even look on the inside of that. That would be annoying if anyone was curious about it. So you have to hit that. This is one of the first times that I built a chandelier here. And again, I have a thing for thrones, all right? Don't judge me. I need places to sit. And I was even nice enough to make spots for everybody. I made a bed for everyone, and what did they do? They took their beds and put them in their own houses. Right? Right? It was just not very nice. I was like, really? Come on, guys. The inside decoration's kind of mediocre. There's not much to say about this one, but on the outside, which is where I focused, that's where a lot of it was. And like growing these in the desert, there were a lot of just really nice little small touches that I added to it. A lot of my later designs were like that. You'll notice now we're getting closer into like the later projects that I worked on. A lot of the earliest stuff that you'll notice that I constructed were just very much block, build them big, don't pay much attention to detail. But as time went on, I got better and better and had more detail in my projects. And that's kind of how I did it. All right, this is when it starts to get really fun. This is the Christmas area. And this one I feel like we legitimately have to be on a minecart to appreciate it. So these were all designed from a minecart's perspective. So on purpose, we wanted to go through it. So we'll first go through in minecart mode, and then we'll look at the other stuff. So all the pixel art that you'll be seeing was done by Ben. Some of the buildings were built by Josh, and some of the buildings were built by me. See if you can figure out which ones they are before I tell you. So I feel like I shouldn't even describe anything. So there's a penguin pixel art that Ben found. Good old Dugong. Still looking fine after all this time. I'm sorry about the camera, about the frames chugging. I remember this. Oh, yes. So what do you think this is yet? Do you know? We'll be going back through here. So I'm going to bite my tongue on explaining what it is until we go through the area. All right, now we're leaving the Christmas area. So the story behind this is Ben offered to make a Pokemon pixel art for each of us. So this is the one Josh chose. I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea what that is. I still don't know what it is. I chose Scyther because he is a awesome Pokemon, and Ben chose Heracross. So those were the ones that we built here. So then we have the different ones. Who do you think constructed this? Well, that's a dead giveaway. So this was mine. The inspiration behind this one is actually Holbrick from Guild Wars 2. So an area. Oh, we have another book. Snow Zone, January 12th. Not 12th. I can't numbers. 16th. Good grief. All right. What do we have today? This could be amazing. Date the snow area was created was on January 15 through 16, 2016. 1612. I can't numbers. I apologize. The pixel art was created by Garfong Ben. I forgot that's what his name was in the game. The village was made by Bartless Josh, and the main buildings were created by Atratzu. The legacy will continue, but this shall stand as a testament to their work. Merry Christmas Zone. Note, creation for this cottage was inspired by Holbrick from Guild Wars 2. See, look at that. You don't even need me around. I wrote it all in. I wrote it all in to give tours, and I've still remembered everything. Well, I'm sure I've forgotten things, but the main important things I still remember. So, alright. Get out of here. Poke you in the face. So, I think there is a sidewalk. Yes, there is a sidewalk. So, these buildings were built by Josh. So, you go in here. Then you go over here. You set up, I don't know. This is where they do drugs, I think. It'd be really fun if Ben or Josh left documents for me to read, but I can almost guarantee they didn't. He wanted to include like a hot tub level. So that was his inspiration for that one. I mean, good on you. Create how you want. I wouldn't have done it. He had a problem with the roof leaking too because he made the floor only one roof wide. So there was that. The only thing I enforced is I was just like make sure that it's this far away from it. So a lot of the minor buildings, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this was me. This was me. This is yep, there it is. This is very much an Atratzu designed house. I can tell my own designs. So that was one of the houses. So I did all these. I did a bunch of other like smaller houses, and Josh was like, "I'm gonna make a monster." Nothing there. So that was just like a standard house. Wanted to make a bunch of standard houses. This, I'm not sure about this one. That's probably Josh. That looks like something Josh would build. Could be wrong though. All right. What else we have here? I was trying to make a wall to indicate where the snow area was. And Ben felt like, I don't know what that is. Ben felt like we were incomplete in a snow area without an igloo. So here's the igloo. And a spot for ice fishing. Yeah. Then this was my idea. My idea was you'd go in there and you just right through a snowman's mouth. Kind of morbid, really cool. Just saying. You saw it at night too. That's exactly how I wanted it to be seen too, because like the glowing fire eyes, it's like some circus ride. It's really fun. I think I had another area over here. I thought I did. Okay, there's this penguin. I thought we made some Christmas tree stuff over here. I won't go searching for it much longer. Could have sworn that we built Christmas trees. Huh. There it is. Alright, that was the North Pole. In case you don't know what that is the North Pole, even though it almost looks like a yin-yang swastika North Pole, but that's what it was supposed to be. Not a yin-yang swastika. It was supposed to be the North Pole. This was going to be a snowman, apparently. I don't know why I didn't finish that. Signs, this was a cottage. Didn't we make a Christmas tree? I thought we made a Christmas tree. What is this? I know I at least made one. What is this? Oh, this is a snowman. This is another one of Ben's work. Sorry about the frame chugging. It's driving me crazy over here. So this is the best that I could do for making a Christmas tree. Oh, by the way, yeah, this was supposed to be a diving board, but you'd break your knees. You have to break the ice beforehand if you ever wanted to get in there. Yeah, it's so broken. It's so broken. So yeah, that was supposed to be the red bulbs, which were a little bit tricky to place. Oh, we got to show Ben's house. This was one of Ben's cooler houses. Stop frame chugging. Good grief. Stop it. It's frame chugging so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. Stop. What the heck? What did we do that is so taxing on the computer right now? Alright, so this is his house. What I like about Ben's house in this particular instance, you didn't leave us anything cool in here, did you? Of course you didn't. Come on, Ben. You should have left something interesting, like a note saying, "Get out of my house, Nathaniel." Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Anyway, what I like about the house is actually the roof. There was just something about like the L design in here that I really liked. Oh, and this was where I was supposed to get off the tram minecart thing. Good grief, what is wrong with this? Let's drop it more, I guess. Video settings. Pathetic computer. Good, come on. Alright. So this was supposed to be like where you'd be dropped off the tram to Christmas Town. Christmas Town, all the Christmas people get together. And yeah, that is the Christmas zone. And it looks like, we got 3 minutes. Let's find something else here. We can't go on to the jungle zone until we finish looking around here more. Like, I can't just jump into the jungle zone with only 3 minutes because it's incomplete. You must go through the area in like complete satisfaction. Gundam. Nope. We've really looked at all of them. Am I gonna need to cut it short? I'm gonna need to cut it short. Let's go in here and admire our house. See, look, I do terrible things to these poor snow golems. They're just like, please, please. No, look at me. You can't do that. Please, please help me. Please help us. We don't want to be here anymore. Oh, it was an attempt at a pool. You can see I tried really hard. What's fun about this is that I went out and I found specific areas to go into to build these different areas. So I went and found a desert and I was like, I want to build something desert related. And so I would go and try to find the desert area that I really liked and go and build in that. For this one, I wanted to find an alpine biome. Alpine. Whatever it's supposed to be called. Alpine biome. And I wanted to go there and build it. And then what I would normally do is I'd just call up my brothers and be like, hey, let's all play this game. And so then I would set it up. I'd set up a server, local server, host it, send information, send the the links to all to the friends that I wanted to join me, and yeah, hosted basically my own server on my own, and we'd have like maybe 5 to 6 people maximum playing at a time, which was really fun. And that's when I started to like add other people to this. The only problem is that I was always paranoid that one of my friends would try to like mess up my whole area, because let's face it, we got a lot of stuff made out of wood. All you got to do is just set something on fire, which that foreshadowing, since this is a spare file, I do plan on blowing everything up once we're done. So that will be the finale. We will end with a bang. That's the plan. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Next area we're going to be going into will be a jungle biome and a bunch of jungle themed stuff. And I don't remember much else that we have after that. I think there is another area that we did construct, but I don't actually remember where that one's at. So here we go. We're at 20 seconds until time's up on this camera recording. Thank you for watching. As always, if you liked it, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, feel free to thumbs down. You'll only tear away at bits and parts of my soul if you thumbs down. Like said, this is not a Let's Play series. I'm just showing you and sharing my history of Minecraft with you. Thank you for watching.